Hello students, today we are going to do some problems in index and portfolio beta calculations and how to hedge the portfolio. Now, the problem is given in the slide. If you read the problem, they have given different shares and price is given, number of shares is given, beta is given and cost of capital is given to be 20%, and the investor is fearing the shares are going to fall in the future, and accordingly he approaches you for advice. You have to give them, and you are supposed to state the options available to the investor for protecting the portfolio, calculate the beta of the portfolio, and the theoretical value of the futures contracts according to investor for contracts expiring in February and March. And next question is calculate the number of units of Nifty that should be sold if he wants to hedge it, hedge till March. The first is total portfolio, then 90% of portfolio and 120% of his portfolio. And the next question is determine the number of futures contracts the investor should trade if he desires to reduce the beta of the portfolio to 0.9. Okay. Now, the assumptions are current Nifty is 986 and the market lot is 200. February current rate is future rate is 1010 and March future is 1019. Okay. So, for the first question, how to protect the portfolio, and there is one option is he can sell the shares now, later after the price has come down he can buy it. And one more thing is, instead of doing this he can sell a Nifty future based on the portfolio beta, and that will protect his portfolio. But the question is, in the first option there is lot of transaction cost involved. In the second option, transaction cost is very less. So, it is always better to protect your portfolio using futures, that is index futures. So, that is the answer. And let us see the second question, how to calculate the portfolio beta. I mean, the first step for doing this problem is we need to know the portfolio beta. Let us see. So, I have done it on the board, as you can see. Let me explain that to you. See, we are given different shares, prices are given and number of shares are given. To calculate the portfolio beta, it is called as weighted average beta. It is just weighted average calculation. Okay, you would have done in your statistics the same concept you need to apply here. What you have to do is you multiply the share price and the number of shares, you will get some value. So, price is 29.4, number of shares is 400, you multiply, the value is 11,760. And similarly, you do for all companies up to H, you do all the companies. And you calculate the total value. Total value will be 9,94,450. This is the portfolio value. Total portfolio value is 9,94,450. And in this, the portfolio consists of all the shares. What is the share of company A in the portfolio? So, that will be 11,760. divided by 9,94,450. That is the fraction of company A's holding in the portfolio. So, if you do that, you will get a fraction that is called as weightage, which is 0.012. That is, in the index, the weightage of the company A, in the portfolio, the weightage of the company A is 0.012. Similarly, if you do the same for company B, it is 0.256, that you will get by dividing 2,54,960 divided by 9,94,450. Similarly, you do for all the companies. you will be getting these kind of weightages. If you add all these, you should get 1. It will be 1. It means 100% all the shares are covered. Now, in the problem itself, they have given the beta for all the companies. So, you are having several betas. You multiply this fraction, this weightage into beta of the individual company. You will be getting a weighted Wi into Bi, that is the final column. So, you will be getting all the values. Okay? That is the beta applicable for company A, beta applicable for company B. Okay? So, if you add all this, you will be getting a value 1.10149, that is the portfolio beta. Okay? Once you calculate the fraction or the weightage of the company in the portfolio, then you multiply that by the beta of the individual portfolio, beta of the individual stock, and the final value what you get, add all of them together, you will be getting the portfolio beta. Okay? And one more thing I want to say is, this particular problem has so many different problems inside, and all of these are important in your exam point of view. You can either be asked separately how to calculate portfolio beta or how to hedge. Okay? So, there are so many questions possible in this. So, we have done the first part of the problem, which is calculation of portfolio beta, which is 1.1049 in this case. Let us go to the next part of the problem. We know the formula for calculating the futures value, which is F equals e power spot into e power R T. R is the continuously compounded interest rate, which we know how to do. In this case, they are given only interest rate or cost of capital as 20%. So, we have to convert it to continuously compounded interest rate. That will be ln of 1 plus 0.2. That will be, the value would be 0.18232, 0.18232. Now, we have to calculate the value for February and March contracts. Now, we are on December, assuming January 1st, then there are nearly 2 months, January and February. So, January 30 and February 28, it will be 58 days. Okay? So, February contract, we have 58 days. March contract, we will have another 31 days. So, 81 days pending. Now, we can calculate the future value of February contract. February future value would be, so the spot value is already given in the problem, which is 986 multiplied by e power, or we have calculated 0.1832, and time we have for February it is 58 days. So, as per convention 58 by 365, you will get a value of 1014.98. 1014.98. So, this is the value of the February contract. Then March contract will be 986 into e power 0.1832 into 89 divided by 365. That will be 1030.32. 1030.32. Okay. So, now let us go to the E part of the D part of the problem. Okay. So, in the D part, they have asked us to, the question in the D part is calculate the number of Nifty that should be sold. To hedge, they have given 3 conditions. One is total portfolio, 90% of the portfolio, and 120% of the portfolio. The formula for calculating the number of contracts to be sold is value of the spot position or value of the portfolio divided by value of the futures contract, or one lot value of the index. Okay, so let us do that. So number of contracts to hedge, the formula is value of the portfolio divided by value of one market lot index future. Okay, multiplied by beta, portfolio beta. So we have calculated the value of the portfolio, that is 9,94,000, and value of one market lot of index futures we need to calculate. You have to take the market value. Okay, see, March contract is traded, they have given the trading value which is 1019. Okay, in the problem itself, if you check, they have given March contract is traded at 1019. Okay, in the instructions they have given March value, March futures are being quoted at 1019, that value you have to take. So one market lot index future value, one market lot index future value is 1019. See, the market lot is given as 200 into 200, that would be 2,03,800. 2,03,800. Now we just apply in the formula. So there are three parts in this D problem. So first one is for hedging total portfolio. To hedge total portfolio, so the formula would be portfolio value, we have already calculated 9,94,440, 450 divided by one market lot value is 2,03,800. 2,03,800. This would be 5.39. So always try to round it off on the higher side. So it would be for safer side. So it would be 6 contracts. So if you hedge 6 contracts to cover your total portfolio, your okay. So multiplied by the portfolio beta, which is 1.1049, which is multiplied by portfolio beta 1.1049, which we have calculated in the first step. So that would be 5.39. So 5.39 are 6 contracts. So we have calculated the portfolio beta in the beginning itself, that you use value of the portfolio value divided by the one market lot value multiplied by the portfolio beta. So you will get 5.39. Always take it at the higher point. So you will get it as 6 contracts. And let us see the other 2. So the next one is they have asked for 90% of the portfolio hedging. For hedging 90% of portfolio, we have to do portfolio value is 9,94,000, 9,94,450. As we are going to hedge only 90%, you multiply that by 0.9. 0.9 is 90 by 100. And similarly, as we have done earlier, divide by 2,03,800. So we will be getting 4.84. 4.84. So round it off to 5 contracts. Round it off to 5 contracts. And for hedging 120% of the portfolio, when 120% of the portfolio is hedging 120%, the same formula 9,94,450 divided by 2,03,800 multiplied by 1.2 into again portfolio beta 1.0149. In the earlier problem also we had to multiply portfolio beta. So you will be getting a value of 6.45, which is 7 contracts. You can round it up to the next level. Always remember portfolio value divided by the index value, one market lot index value, multiplied by the portfolio beta, and also the whether it is 100%, 50%, 80%. If they are given, you have to use it. If it is 100%, you need not use any fraction. If it is given as 90%, you multiply it by 0.1 and always round it up to the higher level. You will be getting the answer. So we have found out for hedging the total portfolio, we need 6 contracts to be hedged. For 90%, we need 5 contracts to be hedged. For 120%, we need 7 contracts to be hedged. And next one, the E question is determine the number of futures contracts the investor should trade if he desires to reduce the beta of the portfolio to 0.9. Now we have seen the portfolio beta is 1.0149. If you want to reduce that to 0.9, what you have to do? So for that we have a formula. Let us do it. Number of contracts to sell to lower portfolio beta. Okay. So the formula is portfolio value multiplied by portfolio beta minus desired beta. Portfolio beta minus desired beta. Divided by value of one market lot index. Okay. So the portfolio value is 9,94,450 multiplied by the actual portfolio beta is 1.10149 minus the desired beta of 0.7, okay, and divide by the one market lot index value. I mean, when you say one market lot index value, it is Nifty value. If you are buying one Nifty or selling Nifty, what is the value? So in this case, it would be 1,97,200, which we have already calculated. So you will get the answer is 2.02. 02 is very low, so you can assume it as 2 contracts. See, in this problem, we have seen how to calculate portfolio beta, and we have seen how to calculate the future value, and also how to hedge your portfolio based on beta, and also to reduce the portfolio beta, what to do, how many number of contracts to be sold. So all these things have been covered in this problem, and it is very important in your exam point of view. Kindly read it. Thank you.